So, excuse my talking, I'm kind of sick, and my voice is kind of bad right now because I was yelling a lot in PE. But so my topic was racquetball in the Olympics. So what is racquetball? So I brought some stuff that, so like some of the tools that we use in racquetball. So this is a racquetball racket. You use this to play, and then these are glasses to protect your eyes while you're hitting the ball around, and then the glove is just for grip for when you play racquetball. So basically, it's a 20-foot tall, 20-foot wide, and 40-foot long room that has a box, a service box, and then a dash line behind that. And what you do is you basically serve it from the box and hit the wall, and then you basically rally back and forth. Whoever makes the ball bounce twice is going to win the point. You can either play doubles or singles, and then you can yeah, that's basically what you do. So some pros about racquetball, you get in a lot better shape when you play it. It's a sport that you're able to play for your whole life. You make good friends when you play it, like Zach. We're in the racquetball club and we have a pretty fun time. It's not a very expensive sport. That altogether is around like $60, and you can play up to with 4 people. Some cons of racquetball: it takes years to master. Some people are so good at it, and it kind of surprises me. And it's not very common throughout the U.S. and Canada, and you can get hurt. I've gotten hit by racquetball plenty of times, and not many people know about the sport. So some of the Olympic supporters of this epidemic say that it has to have a chance like both of the other racket sports. Squash, which is not yet in it, but it will soon be in the Olympics, and tennis. So a quote from Pan Am, the #1 women's racquetball player in the world, says, "My biggest dream would win an Olympic medal for my country." And then others say that it can be competitive enough to just be in the Olympics. People use videos like this to show why it should be in there, and then this is just so a good rally between 2 guys that they think should be in the Olympics. And then basically people to argue for the Olympic or racquetball to be in the Olympics, they basically show these videos and show why racquetball should be in the Olympics. So people against racquetball in the Olympics say that it's not well known enough. The Olympics Committee doesn't even, in an article that I read, the IOC or the Olympics Committee doesn't even know what racquetball even is. For it to be allowed in the Olympics, it would require, and they say for it even to be in the Olympics, it would have to be well known throughout Canada and the U.S. alone. So my solution for this is I think that racquetball should be introduced to many different countries and many different places around the world. If it's introduced, people will start to like it more, and then people will want to play it more. In conclusion, I think racquetball is an amazing sport, and anyone is able to play it, big or small, or strong or weak. In general, people just need to go out and play it. If you give it a chance, you'll have a fun time, like I did 2 years ago. I have a fun time playing it every week. That's what I'm saying.
So do you know like specifically which countries don't know what racquetball is?
So anywhere, so U.S. and Canada are the main ones that know what it is, but anywhere outside of the U.S. and Canada, they either don't have enough money to fund for racquetball, or they aren't even introduced to the idea of racquetball because they just really don't know what it is. Heather.
How popular is it for like the younger kids that used to play it? Like, is it really popular?
So throughout high school, many kids play it. We have Weber, Copper Hills High School. There's always there's at least someone in the school that knows how to play it. I don't.
Why do you think racquetball is so unknown to many people?
So I think racquetball was originally made in the U.S. or introduced in the U.S. and it just basically hasn't been introduced in many different countries throughout the world.
Thank you.